What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Wednesday night. We're just drinking. This is
Royer.
And this is Robert, and we're excited to have you guys here. Make sure you guys are giving thumbs up as you come in. If you guys love rum, you have to give us thumbs up. Lets other people know we're talking about rum and all kinds of things about rum every single week. So we'd love to have you guys do that for us. Let's see here. Fred's in the house. Good to hear from you, Fred.
Awesome.
Bryce, hello to you. Good to hear from you. Looks like Doc Brown is in the house, and Angela's saying what's up. And then we got a Kyle in the house. Fire Roger. Fire him.
Wow, I was just like 30 seconds late. I'm sorry.
He's running late. No exceptions. Roger's running late tonight, and fire him. Kyle's like gone.
Done. He's out of there.
We're taking applications, right? So Terry's in the house. Good to hear from you. We're excited today, guys.
Welcome all.
We got some fun news for you guys. We're excited. And if you haven't noticed already, the back of the bar looks a little bit different this week.
It does? Wait a minute. I'm not sure. What do you mean?
Yes.
Dang, you're right. Wow.
He's already yelling in my ear. It's amazing. So we're like 5 minutes. We're 1 minute into the show, and you're yelling in my ear.
I know. Well, I can't help
tonight.
It is you.
It's going to be super well. So yes, we made some upgrades, and by we I mean Royer completely.
Yeah,
made some upgrades to the bar. So he's got some shelving back here. As you guys see the new reviews here in the coming weeks come out, you're going to see this upgrade come up behind us, and it does expand out to the sides. We got some hat hanging stations. Some cool stuff here. So thank you guys to supporting us on the Patreon, which is in the link below. It's for that. We got some wood. We built some shelves, right? That stuff is going towards some upgrades. So even, what is in there, we appreciate, and we're going to use it to the full advantage. So we got a little upgrade to the bar, and we're going to keep upgrading as we go. I'm super, super excited. So Kyle says, sorry, Royer, strict attendance rules. Can't argue.
I can appreciate that.
Don't be late.
I should be fired.
Should be. I accept the firing. That's what you're saying.
I accept it.
That's amazing. Doc, really nice shelving, looking good. We love it.
Thank you.
Right? Your sign didn't move. Your sign stayed the exact same.
Right there.
So Doc Brown's really bad rum.
As well as Just Rum.
Except Just Rum's is actually hung. It's actually on the wall.
It's hung.
It's not just hanging.
It's no longer just setting on Doc's sign.
That's amazing.
We actually hung it.
I love it. So I love it. We got feel good comments for Royer coming in. He really needs these. We really appreciate them.
Because I've just been fired.
Look at this. I like the new shelves. Looks really good. Looks great, guys. Shelves look great. Look at all these compliments.
Thank you very much.
You did great on
this
the shelves.
Again, this is the best part of my entire day.
Is the compliments you give him for building shelves, because nobody else will.
No.
They're a little crooked, but I can put up with it.
They are not. I dare you to throw a level and prove that one of those is off.
I might have to do that.
Do it.
So Mr. Skills in the house. I love it. Hey, how's it going? Jeremy, hey, all agreed. Shelves look great. I love it. Turn on that sign light. We would, but we can't. It blurs us out.
All right, I'm gonna put it on.
It's just so blurry. We'll put it on. We'll try. Yeah. See, I mean, you can't really see it. It's just blurry, so you can read it better like this. So you're welcome.
Yes.
So Doc's sign does light up, but it doesn't show up great on our camera.
Yeah.
So you guys look really handsome tonight.
Well, thank you.
There you go. Right.
I appreciate that. It makes me feel good.
I'm feeling myself right now. Let's go. I'm loving it. So I'm excited to have you guys here. What are you guys drinking? If you're new, where are you from? We love hearing from you guys. This is going to be a fun night. I'm excited. What I've got in the glass tonight is I've actually got some Cross Keys in the glass tonight, right? We've been working on finishing bottles. The Bayou's gone from 2 weeks ago, so we're into the Cross Keys now.
Yeah, oops.
So, oops, right?
That's gone.
What do you got over there?
I've actually got some of Just Rum's 3-year. This is quite a very delicious rum.
Heck yeah.
So I'm enjoying this evening.
I love it. So we got some awesome rums in the glasses tonight. So love hearing from you guys. Let's see here.
And I will say that we've had some very delicious rums this evening.
Yes.
But we can't tell you what they were at this point.
We can't, right? They're in the Patreon. They're coming to the Patreon, right? So we put out our newest rums there. If you guys want to know what's coming up, you want to get your own bottles, that's the place to do it. That link's down there.
You got to join the Patreon.
Right?
Right.
So Vincent's in the house. Good to hear from you, Vincent.
Welcome.
He's Irish. We got an Irish, also a little German, right? We love it.
Awesome.
Me too. Love it. I absolutely love that. Let's see here. Maryland, New Jersey, and Ohio. Florida too, my hometown. You've been all over the place. So good to hear from you. Glad you're here.
Wow.
Excited for that. That's awesome. Appreciate you and spending your time here with us on Wednesdays. It's a fun time. So Let's see here. Sipping on some Rum Nation 5-year-old Jamaican. Trevor's got some great rum tonight. Love that. Let's see here. Mount Gay Eclipse and Pepsi. Love it. Pepsi. Pepsi. Notice the Pepsi. You're welcome.
Mount Gay Eclipse, huh?
Yeah.
So a little
knows what's up. I love that. Sean knows. He's also one of the first people to watch our videos like most of the time. So
yeah,
got a lot of first comments. I love it. Drinking some Appleton 12
Sean.
again. Man, it's good. Bryce, love it. That's great rum. Great.
Yep.
A new rum today. I'm about to pour a glass. It's Santa Teresa Grand Reserva rum.
Oh,
on
yeah.
Diego.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That is
awesome. I'm thinking tonight will be a Kraken Black Roast and Buffalo Trace Bourbon kind of night. Easy sipping. I love it. That's awesome. Kyle's getting extra. Kyle's like, we're taking it to the next level. I love that. Here we go. The more intense it gets, the better. I love it. It's awesome. Let's see here. I'm from Florida and New York City and New Jersey and Maryland and Ohio. You're just all over the place, Vincent. Vincent's from everywhere. Wow. That's amazing. Oh, man. So we got some fun stuff going on. So let's talk about a little bit of news.
Before we do that,
give us a thumbs up, right? Before we do anything, we got to get those thumbs ups in. Royer, what do you got going?
Well, I'm just going to say, so we're a few months into the new year, right? And we all know that at the end of the year, we always do our top 10 listing for the rums that we've had during this year.
The entire year.
The entire year. But only this year. The rums that we've reviewed during this year.
Yes.
This is going to be a really tough year.
You say that every year.
No, but
this is going to be a really tough year.
This is going to be a really, really tough year.
I don't want to hear excuses, Royer. I want to see results,
man.
Okay? I want to see a calculated analysis.
Had some really incredible rum.
I need some analysis of why you chose what you chose, why one other rum didn't make it, and why that rum that we haven't tried yet isn't on the list. Okay, because tons of people in our comments want to know why that rum we've never had before is not on our top 10 list, Royer. And I expect you to explain.
Well, because we've never had it.
Not acceptable.
Oh, okay.
As far as I know, to those people, that is an unacceptable answer. That's what I've been
told. To those
told.
people, I apologize. I've been fired anyhow. So
I'm fine. I don't even work here.
I don't even work here.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Just hanging out with everybody else at the bar.
I love it. Let's see here. Let's see. Trying my first time Baku 5-year rum from Dominican Republic. Love that. Is that the one we got?
Is that the 5-year? No, we
got an 8-year. We got an 8-year. That's awesome. Let us know how you like it.
Yes.
Love that. I'm sipping on some Red Bull to stay awake. Just kidding, guys. I don't need caffeine to stay awake for you guys. That's amazing. Mind Freak coming from India. We love it. Appreciate you. Glad you
all
can
the
make
way
it
from India.
Glad
Man,
you can make it
crazy.
with us again tonight. We appreciate having you. Let's see here. So we got some good stuff coming in. So love it. So we got some great conversations going on there. If you guys have any questions for us tonight, go ahead and fire them off. We don't have a ton of news this week. Most of the news, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to put it into like a generic. I don't feel like I need to bore you guys with the whole article. Okay. There are lots of craft rum distillers that are basically breaking through and growing. This has happened in UK and in America, as well as more rum fests are opening up. They're coming out. So I mean, rum just growing
is really
as a
being
whole.
Discovered. It's almost like it's getting a second wind.
Yes,
across the world.
And I think it's doing really well. I forgot all the Facebook people. I just put it in there for them.
What?
Yeah. Nope.
Now?
I got it in the Facebook group. So if you guys aren't in the Facebook group,
me being late, I was like 30 seconds late to the show.
If you guys would like to be 10 minutes late to our show, join the Facebook group and I'll give you a 10-minute late notification. You're welcome. So I just posted to them. They now know that we are live.
We're live.
Good for them. Hopefully they'll join us here soon. I apologize to them. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, a lot of new rums coming out, like you said. It's growing. Rum's growing. It's taking up more shelves. People are asking for it. In America, there's a lot more craft distillers. In the UK, we're seeing it as well.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, that is just going to keep continuing. So it's just growing and growing, which is really, really awesome.
I was listening to Drums and Rums, one of Paul's podcasts on Drums and Rums.
Yes.
And I forget the person that he was interviewing, but I think they were from Ireland. And they actually have a big rum push in Ireland, of all places.
Yes.
So if that doesn't prove it right there, that rum is bringing, bringing the game, right, for the world. I don't know what does.
Right? And here's what's really cool. You say that. I actually had no idea you were going to bring up Ireland.
Yeah, because we never talk to each other.
We never do, right?
Don't.
I have no idea what
we
he's
have
going to
no
talk
idea.
about. Scotland is what I'm talking about tonight.
Okay.
So Livingston Rum Distillery breaks crowdfunding target. So they literally started crowdfunding. It's Scottish rum, and they're determined to bring Scottish rum to the world, right? So Livingston Rum Distillery, I think this is amazing. So they came out, they broke their crowdfunding. They are literally getting into other countries, growing out, trying to produce their Scottish rum to the world.
So what we need to do is we need to contact rumratings.com and see if we can get our hands on some of the Scottish rum. I mean, we've had some of the Swedish rum, which blew my mind. The Sweden actually had a rum, I found that very, very odd.
Yeah.
And I find it odd that, Scotland has rum as well as Ireland. So I think we need to try and reach out to some of, to like rumratings.com and see if we can get our hands on some of these different kinds of rums from around the world.
Yes. And the problem that they're having, their crowdfunding is going really well, but the exporting is so expensive. They're really trying to hope to attract more investors to be able to do more of that. So they honestly have big export plans. They want to get it out. UK companies immediately, and it's going to be awesome.
So I'm going to kind of go off on a very short little rant here.
Oh, good. We really love that.
So to just remind everybody that it's really important to, shop local, everybody says that, but there's a lot of really good, talented people out there making some very wonderful products that are craft distillers, and they're having a tough time making a name for themselves, getting out there so who they are.
Yes.
And we've run into a handful of them and been very impressed with their products. They're just awesome products, and you will see their signs right behind our bar here. And that's why they're there, because they are fantastic products. We truly love them.
Yes.
Just Rum's got many great expressions. Doc Brown's dark rum. Oh my goodness. It is. I will always have a bottle of that here in my house. At least one somewhere. Typically, I'll have one down here at the bar, and I'll actually have one upstairs.
Blackheart Rum needs your help.
No, they do not. Trust me.
No, not the Blackheart?
Not the Blackheart.
But she's so good looking.
Yeah, not even with the coupon and the fancy, nice artwork there.
All right, fine.
That is
just trying to be helpful.
That is hangover in a bottle, as far as I'm concerned. But there's a lot of really good craft distillers out there, evidently worldwide, like you're talking about Scotland, Ireland.
Wide.
Welcome. Venture out and ask for something different. Look for something different. And that's what we're trying to bring everyone here, is some different types of rums. We don't always follow the mainstream, the big rum name brands that people have heard of, like Zacapa, and Ron Abuelo, products like those have been around for a while. A lot of people, if you're into rums, you've already heard of them. Foursquare, products like that. They've already built a name for themselves. Yes, they've got some very good products out there, but the rum distillers, the craft distillers that are out there, they're trying really hard. They've got some really good products.
Absolutely.
And they need your help. So
and that's what we're here to do. We're hoping to bring more to you guys. Obviously, you can check out our channel. We have a ton of different craft rum distillers. And I appreciate these comments. Doc, I want to give a huge shout out. Doc Brown's Really Bad Rum.
In the house.
Really
tonight.
Appreciate Doc.
Shoot your questions right over to Doc right now.
Do
it now.
All of the questions you have for us can be directed at Doc Brown. He's perfectly capable of answering.
Yep.
That's what we're really trying to say. But appreciate you helping us get that like button up. Appreciate you guys hitting those thumbs up. Thank you very much. It made a huge difference, right? Bearded Noxery, love that name, right? Good day. I don't know what Noxery means, but it makes me feel very brute. Like,
good day,
Bearded
everyone.
Noxery.
Welcome.
Sounds amazing.
Welcome. Glad to have you here.
Good to see you guys. Hello, Mike. How you doing? Great to hear from you. How is gold rum different from the dark and white rums? Royer?
It's really in the processing. It's the flavor. That's really the best and easiest way I can describe the difference between, you've got your silver rums or your white rums. They're basically the same thing.
It's amazing.
I
love this description.
You've got your gold rums, and it just.
But what makes the gold rum gold? I really want to ask you this. What makes the gold rum gold?
That is a really good question. I don't have any
Yes,
idea.
you do. You know the answer. No. You're overthinking it. You're really overthinking it.
I've had a few, so you got to help me out here.
All right, let's get into it a little bit. He was right. Yes, Royer was right. It is about the process, kind of how it's made, right? So you got white rums. They're very straight made, still strength rums. It's got no added coloring, no added aging. It's just straight, usually straight right out of still.
Typically sugar cane or sugar juice.
Right. So one of the things about aged rums that come in barrels and different things like that, that's what turns it gold, right? It absorbs that color from the woods and the textures that it's aging in, and it turns it into what appears to be like this very dark golden color, right? So this is a very darker rums, and then as it gets darker, that's generally when you see like a black spice, something like that. They're adding in those spices. Makes it black. It's usually got something.
Now, there are a lot of companies out there that will add the coloring, the flavoring, and all this type of stuff. Some people are completely against that sort of thing. I'm of the attitude, if you enjoy it, drink it.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of people that like the big name brand companies out there, and the big name brand companies, they do have some good products. They've got some fine products that I truly enjoy. I have for a long time.
Yes. I knew you knew the answer. It's barrel aging.
Yes. Okay.
You were overthinking it.
I was.
I know you know how rum turns colors. I just don't know why you were overthinking it so much.
But that gold rum is a little.
It's different than tequila.
It's a little different.
Just a little, right? Let's see here. Bearded Noxery trying to get wife on board for a distillery trip. In my experience, the best way to get the approval from your wife for that is to start a YouTube channel with your father-in-law and
there you go.
Start drinking a ton of rum so that other people tell you have to try the rums.
You got to do this.
So it's not for us. It's a courtesy to everybody else to be able to go do this.
The distillery trips, I will definitely highly recommend if you're traveling anywhere that has a rum distillery nearby. Absolutely go see if you can get a tour of their distillery.
Yes, absolutely.
That is so much fun. I can't think. I've been on several rum distillery tours.
Yes.
And I cannot think of one that I did not truly enjoy.
Yes.
The entire tour. It was so cool.
It's amazing. Let's see here. Doc needs to get to Canada. Doc Brown, get the rum into Canada. Canadians are
coming to
thirsty.
Iowa first.
He's already here. He's got to get to Canada. I don't know how,
but
we're gonna figure it out eventually. I don't know anything that has to do with
Doc
that.
is gonna stop by the bar
but
first.
If we drink more rum, I'm sure we can figure it out. My first question of the evening: how do we get some swag? Well, we have to get you swag, right? That's calling us out, Jeremy, making us look bad. Jeez.
Where's that at?
Jeremy's it's falling fast. But listen, we are gonna get you gear. I promise. We are in the works.
We'll make it available.
We promise it's not going to be.
It is coming.
It's not going to take
like
too
the
much
website.
longer. I promise.
It's not like the website. The website
will always be coming soon, guys.
Yes,
we know that. So the swag's coming. Appreciate you asking. We are going to get you swag. We promise that's not going to take as long as the website.
I see in the future. I'm going to do one of my moments where I can see into the future, and I'm seeing minor little contests here and there to possibly win some swag.
We can do
right?
it. We're gonna have some cool
And
stuff.
so it will be available. It will be available to purchase. It'll be available to win. All this type of stuff.
Trevor, I love this. White, gold, and dark are really poor descriptions of rum types. You're right. This is how you see them in the store. You go into a store, you go to a shelf, you got gold, you got black, you got white, but that's not how they really are described.
Hang on. Time out. Hang on. I'm going to go down the basement here. Oh! So, I'm not going to reveal who this company is because they actually we did a review on their
We're not
product.
going to reveal it.
It's amazing. We did a review on their product. It was not necessarily a real favorable
You'll
review.
just have to find the bottle.
And they actually had the review actually taken down, right?
Yep.
Because we're just honest with how we feel about the products that we try. And it's just our opinion. It's just our palates that we're tasting. But they advertise this rum as a dark rum.
Dark rum.
Here we go.
Beautifully dark. Super dark rum.
Super dark.
Dark.
Does anybody have anything to say about that?
So that's where it gets tough, guys. A lot's on labels. Trevor makes a good point. Rum age is a much better way, as well as type, area, Spanish, English, French, right? That does make a big difference. Where it's actually aged, it's aged in.
Huge difference. One of my favorite rums.
What type of distilling process do they use is all really big stuff.
Right here. Aged 5 years in the Caribbean and 5 years in Spain.
Yep, right. And it changes it completely because that atmospheric pressure, right? So rums are really different. Read the bottles, look them up online. That's why we always encourage you guys to try these rums for yourself because it's all going to be different for your palates, but it's also all these rums are made completely different. So that's a really big thing that I think people are like, I got asked this last week. What are you going to do when you run out of rum? We're from Iowa, right? This was in Iowa. And I was at a place and they know me from it. And they're like, what are you going to do when you run out of rum? And I just started laughing. And I didn't mean to laugh. Like, it was just the fact that like people don't understand this is endless. Like there's so many kinds. You're never going to get to the end. It's impossible. It's impossible to get to the end. We're going to try our very best, but we're not going to get there.
I have a feeling I'm going to leave this earth before we hit that end of that trail.
That's not true. We're going to get it done. This is why we're going. So. We're going to get on a rum tour. We got to go coast to coast. We're going to get it all. Mike says, I've seen hostage videos with a bigger budget. I don't know about that.
Hey, wait a minute. What?
Look at these new shelves. I don't see any hostage videos with these nice bad boys. Look at this. I'm going to show you something extra fancy. Yeah. We got lights we can click on and off. It's fancy, right? I don't know about all that.
I like that though. That's funny.
A dark rum can be unaged, colored dark, and aged rum can be filtered white. And many rums of these, absolutely. That's another great point, Trevor. Is that if you see a dark rum, it can be added coloring. If you see a white rum,
and we've filtered, got those down here as well.
You never know what you're getting. So again, it's really important to read where those rums are coming from, or where they're distilled. What kind of process they're using, as well as if they do have added flavorings, if they're adding anything. A lot of it will be on the bottle. Most of it will be on the bottle. Typically, if they had those added natural flavors, that stuff like that.
But that also depends on what country they come from.
Exactly.
Because there's different. The funny thing about rum is there's different rules and regulations for each country that produces rum.
Yep.
Some of them absolutely they cannot add anything at all. They can't add any flavors or coloring or sugar or anything. They have to handle all the flavor with the spices or the distilling process.
It's actually
aging
illegal.
process.
So Foursquare is one of those companies that's illegal for them to add that stuff. It has to be natural, right? Yep. And then you got great companies like Doc Brown's Really Bad Rum. Look at, I love it. He's here. I know. Yep. So many here. Add color to keep consistency. Doc Brown's, right? Yep. There you go. So that's why we promote. That's what we do, right? Doc Brown's Really Bad Rum.
We do.
ReallyBadRum.com.
If you've never tried Doc Brown's Really Bad Rum, you've got to try it.
Yeah,
it is really, really good.
So we got some new people in the P.O. box, like the website or the swag. The P.O. box is like the swag. I'm also going to get that going. Again, it's not our full-time jobs yet.
No, it's not.
And so
you have to remember, we actually have to pay for all this stuff.
So we're gonna get there. We are gonna get a P.O. box. We just don't have it yet because again, we're super behind on a lot of stuff. So we're trying to get through rums. We're trying to talk to companies.
But our New Year's resolution was to get some of these things done.
This year, we are still hoping.
Except for the website. I'm telling you right now, the website is not going to happen.
I tell you, it's like March, right? And we're literally like, this year, okay, it's not going to take the whole year. I'm not talking December. I'm not talking December. Way before that.
Yeah, well.
But yes, we are going to get done the P.O. box.
We are
and
making
swag.
that a priority.
Website coming to you soon. 2042. You keep an eye out for that website. It's going to be beautiful. We have a Patreon. We're excited. We're excited about the Patreon. So we're just going to keep the link to the Patreon for now. That's all we're going to do. Let's see here. What's everyone drinking? Mike's got Kraken Cherry Coke. Love it.
Very nice.
Love it. That's awesome. Let's see here. 15 people watching. If only 4 of you hit the like button, one of which was Doc Brown. Hey, we got more thumbs ups coming in now.
Yeah,
we love it. We see 14. I don't know how many you guys see, but we see 14 now. So we appreciate you. Thank you very much for hitting the like button. Doc, thank you very much for helping us out with that. We appreciate you. T-shirts. Yes, T-shirts. Some cool stuff. Yes, oh my gosh, guys, we're gonna have a busy week this week. We need to get it done.
We gotta get it done.
All right, okay. All right. You guys are really pushing us.
They're pushing. They're pushing hard.
I need a notepad here. Okay.
I mean, we got one right there. Write it down.
That's great. So
there's pens right there.
Here we go. I'm just gonna make sure you can read it. Okay. Hopefully that is readable for Royer. Yep. So
I got it.
There it is. We'll just put that on the to-do list. I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and take this. Yep. There's that. We're just gonna set that right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, there we go. So
we'll make that happen.
There it is. We'll just get it done this week.
I'm not sure we'll be able to get it done by next week.
Well, maybe it's a note on the bar now, so we might get it done. So we'll speed it up.
Maybe we should.
You guys are amazing.
Maybe we should actually post some design choices. Maybe have them maybe vote on.
We'll have to look into it. We got stuff to figure out. That's for sure.
But here's the problem: when we get together, we're drinking rum.
And we don't get anything done.
We start out with really good intentions. Okay, Robert, let's get together. Let's get together Saturday, and we'll talk about T-shirts. So we get together. And okay, well, we're talking about rum T-shirts, so let's, what do you want to drink? So we'll grab a bottle and we'll have a drink, and we sit there and we talk and shoot out ideas, and pretty soon it's like,
yes, there you go.
He's off chasing butterflies. I don't know.
Me, just me, right? Trevor, even Foursquare add color to Dorley's and McCoy range. So. That might be different. I don't know because their companies are different. They're just made through Foursquare. So I actually don't know about them. I just know that Foursquare products in general, they can't have coloring like the Foursquare ones. I don't know how that works when they have other people producing. Dorley's and McCoy may do that. I haven't looked that up in particularly, but I do know Foursquare can't due to their law there, right? So they can't. So that might be a possibility. I'm actually not sure on that. So it's good bring up point. Need a fact check. They make something with some coloring, right?
They might.
Yeah. If it gets dark if you mix it with soda. Look how dark this rum is, right? Cedar Ridge could be so dark if we just put some Diet Coke in there. Be great. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I know. I just spoiled it. You're welcome. That's what I'm here to do. Somebody caught that. I'm sure they did. You're welcome. Their videos are down. It don't matter.
It don't matter. All right.
They love us over there.
Yeah, they do.
Let's see here.
You actually took a tour of the place afterwards.
I did. Let's see
that
here.
went well.
I hope you have some drinking or tasting glasses. We do. We actually use our tasting glasses most of the time.
The Glencairn.
We love using these for tasting rums.
These actually made a big difference.
We do have some sipping glasses that we got from Rum Festival, right? That are a little bit fatter, shorter. Those are great for short sipping. Are they down here?
Nope, they're not.
but they're a little bit shorter, fatter, meant for that, right? To breathe a little bit, quick sips and stuff. But this is really great for sipping on something.
It does. The really nice thing that I will say about the Glencairn glasses is that, every rum has a different aroma to it. And that aroma actually adds to the flavor
Yes.
of the rum. And so when you're drinking out of a Glencairn glass, you actually are able to bring in the aroma of the rum along with the actual flavor of the rum. And it really enhances the entire experience.
Yes.
It really does.
Oh, I love it. Really Bad Rum. Yes, they took it down. Can you believe that? That mystery company that nobody knows. They did. They got it.
They did.
But we try to keep stuff up, so we see what we can do. But
dark rum here.
They did come after us for a little bit.
It happens.
Let's see here. We got a lot of good. Zachary's in the house. Rum Dogs, we're here. Good to hear from you, Zachary. We do have some great people in the chat tonight. Glad to have you guys here. I wish I could find really bad rum in my neck of the woods, but I can't find a ton of the stuff you guys showcase. Rums are still coming, and this is a big thing I'm going to explain to you guys. A lot of the rums we try here, rumratings.com, contact the distillers directly. If you want to try
them directly,
if you want these rums, a lot of them are going to be needed to be contacted because they're still working on getting distribution out to everyone. Yep. And so even if you're in America, Canada, UK, India,
Mexico,
wherever you guys are,
wherever.
Right? You guys are probably going to have different rules and standards of what you guys have. So contact them directly, see if they have a way to you. Otherwise, it's just slowly going to be growing. That's what we've been doing. So it's been good. A friend of mine managed to get his hands on Bermudan rum called Goslings. Gonna have that over the weekend. Yeah, so Goslings is great. It's actually,
so we do have their black seal right here.
Yes,
and this is actually a pretty good rum. I enjoy this quite a bit. It's a very good mixer for some of their drinks that they promote. So yeah, you'll have to let us know what your thoughts are.
Yes. Let's see here. What Holmes K rum do you have? I don't think we have any. I don't think we have, and at least not that rings a bell. I think that would if we did. So I don't think we've gotten there yet.
Nope.
Obviously, we're still trying to work through rums that we can get here. So we're just working our way through. We're trying. So we hope to be able to expand that someday as we grow.
We just need to do this like 5 nights a week.
5 nights a week, we get so much more done. I'm telling you, we'd have way more videos.
Yep.
Way more stuff.
I will.
That's what I'm saying.
You talk to your wife, I'll talk to my wife, and
take this on as a full-time job. Yeah, why not? That seems practical. Yes, seems super practical, right? Hopefully someday, right? Must be big tech controlling the like button, right? We're at 15 right now. I mean, we'll take the 15 likes. Thank you. I don't know what you guys are seeing. We always need more thumbs up.
I love the thumbs up. I do. I really appreciate those a lot. But even more than that, I just enjoy conversing with everyone across the world.
Yes,
I mean, amazing. We've had people from all over the world on our show that has actually conversed with us, and I just think that's so cool.
It's amazing.
So
Sean did a search while listening and found a local distillery that has a few different rums I'm going to try. Still putting the bug into a couple of people's ears about Doc and Just Rum here in Maryland. Love that.
Very nice.
So that's the thing, guys. When we say talking to people, Doc's is probably going to be something that you can find if you get your liquor store to commit, right? Because they're there, right?
Okay. Can I say something right here, right now?
No.
So it's just completely not even rum related. Okay. I know you're like, oh my God, what is he going to say? So Sean, I didn't realize that you were from Maryland. So one of my favorite trips that my wife and I took, we went to Bermuda, and we left out of Baltimore, Maryland, and you have some of the best food in the country that I've ever had, and I love the crab cakes. Oh, mind blowing! I literally the best sandwich that I've ever had in my entire life was there in Baltimore. I will never forget it. You have amazing food there. Just incredible. Anyhow, shout out to Baltimore. Thank you, Sean. That's all I got.
There you go. Kyle, yes, it is. You're welcome. We have found a way to do that. I'm not going to talk about it. We're just going to hope that it stays there forever. So, I mean, glasses for swag, something with your name on it, right? Just Roger's name on it. I feel like we just put Royer on everything we made.
Yeah.
Royer. Can we just
Royer and Robert?
Royer was here. Like
Robert and Royer.
The bottom corner of your shirt's just gonna say Royer was here, right? Like I feel like that's how all of it needs to be. Let's see here. I bought some little cognac glasses for tasting with a company, then the nice bigger glasses for the mixing. Absolutely.
There you go.
You got to try some of that different stuff.
Yeah.
It does help bring out some of the flavors when you do
so
that.
The glasses make a difference. The ice makes a difference. We actually have a video that's going to be coming out.
Yes.
Right? I've got to do a little voiceover work on that.
Yes.
But we do have a video coming out on how to make clear ice.
Yes.
And that actually makes
clear ice.
Believe it or not, it actually makes a big difference. There's ice in there.
There's ice.
You just can't see it.
There's ice.
The clear ice actually does make a difference with the flavor of your drink. I believe it or not, until you try it, you know.
Yeah. Let's see here. So we got a good one here. I actually really like this. Let's see. Myers or Goslings? Which one first? In my opinion, I would go Goslings, but I see a effort here. Bryce says definitely Myers. They don't add sugar, which that's something to take into consideration. But if you don't mind that, and that's okay. I'm a sweet, smooth rum drinker, right? So Goslings is higher on my list.
I'm more leaning towards the Goslings. I'm one of those people that if you find it flavorful and you enjoy it, drink it.
Yeah, there you go.
You know,
I love it.
It's just that simple.
Crab cakes are awesome here, Sean says. And let's do crab cake episode. Let's do a crab cake episode. We're just gonna eat crab cakes because that's what we do on Just Drinking.
I would love to.
Is we eat crab cakes.
So here's the thing, Sean. You know, here in Iowa, you know, in the middle of the country, we are a little landlocked, and
crabs are really close here.
Yeah, they're like
super close.
We can find canned crab that is wildly expensive here. I'm actually tempted to actually just fly back out to Baltimore just for the food.
Just for the food.
Just for the food experience.
That's what you would do.
It's just so cool.
Love it. Let's see here. So can I mix clear ice with Pepsi and blow people's minds? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Because it's in here. Look, I'm gonna pull out an ice cube. I'm gonna pull out one of them, right? This is a cube that's in this glass, and you would never know it.
No.
There you go. You have no idea. It's amazing. Clear ice is fantastic. I love it.
And it's pretty easy to make.
Myers is Jamaican, so we'll have some of that funk. Goslings is more of a sweeter rum, smoother rum. Absolutely, Trevor. That's exactly
very well said.
That's
Trevor.
A good interpretation. If you guys like some of that funk flavor, Myers brings that.
That's the thing. Everybody's palate is different,
and that's not necessarily my favorite thing. It's growing on me a little bit, but not quite there, and so that's why I would pick Gosling. So 100%. Let's see here. I'd have to say my favorite rum that I've been enjoying regularly is Blue Chair Bay Spice Rum. Hey, my wife really loves that rum. Yep. It's got a great cinnamon kind of
I was actually
vanilla
looking
flavor
for that the other day at the liquor store that I was in.
Yeah.
And they were completely out of it.
Yes.
They had the coconut rum is all they had for
it is a great rum. I like the flavor of it. It's very tasty.
It is a very good rum.
It's sweet, but it's tasty.
Yep.
Let's see here. Appleton Estate over Goslings and Myers, and still pretty affordable stuff. Yes. I mean, I could see that argument too. I think it just depends on your palates of what you like to try. You know, Appleton again gets a little bit more back into that funk flavor, that Jamaican style, and Goslings still a little bit more of that sweeter. So it just depends on what you like, but absolutely. because of your channel, good eye here, because of your channel, I got Foursquare Rum and Diplomatico, 2 totally different
They
rums.
are, but
And
they're very good.
And I'm super pumped that you got to try them because here's the thing, they're super different and they're both very good in their own aspects. Like Foursquare to Diplomatico, very, very different rums, both very held into high pristine for their categories, and they're great rums. So I'm glad you got the chance to try them. That's and loves both of them, and that's going to depend on your palate, but it's amazing.
For me, I mean, we've got a few rums here to choose from. And
at least 3.
For me, it really depends on, what am I feeling tonight? What's my mood? What
am I feeling tonight?
Yeah, exactly.
How come when I come for dinner, you literally never ask that question to me when you're like, what kind of rum do you want? Do you never ask me how I'm feeling and then pick the rum on how I'm feeling?
Well, that's up to you to choose.
Next time I'm over here, I expect you to literally be like, Robert, how are you feeling this evening? And I'm going to tell you, and then you're going to pick a rum in that category for me.
All right. Well, I'll try and help you out.
I expect
but I feel like it's a very individual choice, so that's why it's good to have some different products around to choose from. It's like it's just important to have some of the different products to choose from. Because depending on your mood, depending on what you're feeling that day, this might sound better than the other.
Sometimes I feel spunky.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you feel spicy.
I'm never going to ask you for that kind of rum. So we got a good comment coming up in here. If you're looking for a dark rum, Plantation makes a great dark rum called Original Dark. Yep. And we've got that review for you guys. You guys can go check that out. We did do that one. And I think you should definitely check it out. We'll tell you more about it there. Yep. But yeah, absolutely.
We've also done their OFTD.
Fiji, 3 stars, Jamaica, 5-year. We got a bunch of plantations.
We do have a bunch of plantations. They have a lot of expressions. I'll tell you, somebody else that has a lot of expressions for their rums is Just Rum right here. Yeah, they've got a lot of different expressions, and they're still a relatively new rum company.
Yes.
And I will tell you something else. So
Please
there is actually a rum event. I think it's sometime in July in Oregon.
The Oregon Trail.
Well,
the Oregon Trail Rum Festival.
Have to take the Oregon Trail to get there.
The Oregon Trail Rum Festival.
Please tell me that's what it's called. They should call it that.
That would be huge.
They should call it that.
I'd buy a sticker.
But John and his Just Rum company is actually participating in that rum event in July. And we'll have to get you more information on that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But he's actually participating in that and going to be having a lot of his different expressions. So that brings up kind of one of the things that I wanted to talk about tonight is some of the different rum events. Yeah, get out of here. Some of the different rum events that are going on across the world, right? So I did a quick search and I found something that actually I found. So you got to be careful when you're looking, because I found something that I thought was a little odd. So I found this rum event that said rum with Rudolph in Iowa, in Mason City, Iowa. And it's like, so I looked at it and I reviewed it and I did a little bit of research on it. Come to find out, it is actually a 5K run, a walk event that they're holding, but at the finish line for the first 100 participants, they're actually having like a rum chata and cocoa. So it's like, this is really not a rum event, but they evidently are feeling that they need to advertise it as such. So it's actually a rum with Rudolph. It's a 5K run walk event. It's like, so be careful when you're looking at these events. We are still looking at the Chicago Rum Fest. So that, we're still kind of looking at that. That is coming up here very, very shortly. So you're back. Thank you for joining us.
Did I ever really leave?
No, you didn't. But check your local areas, because there are many rum events, because like we have talked about, rum is actually making a bigger presence than what they had before. So definitely check out those events for those opportunities to go in and try some different rums that you've never had before.
Can I say something?
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay.
Jump in here.
I'm just going to stand
here.
Rum with Rudolph. Let's talk about
we
this
are
for
going
a second.
back to that. I already covered that.
Yeah, but let's talk about this for a second. Who in their right mind wants to be one of the first 100 people? Unless there's only 100 people running, I don't want to be the first. I'm not going to make the top 100.
Well, look at you. No, hell no.
That's what I'm saying. You think I'm walk? I'm going to be pushed in a cart. Like, I want to be in a wagon, okay, as people pull me on a lawnmower all the way to the finish line. That's what I'm saying. Who is running at the end for I can just drink rum here, you know.
Yes,
and,
I know.
And for Rum Chat, that's not even real rum. What are we doing here? That's a cream liqueur.
Cream liqueur.
And we're not even getting rum at the end.
No.
I'm gonna sit in your bar and I'm gonna drink your rum before I go running for Rum Chat. I mean, at least if you're gonna make me rum, give me something that it's actual rum, right? Like, what the heck is going on?
One of the other events that we did find was like their big tag thing was they had 50 plus rum expressions.
50 rums.
Just so everybody knows, we have more than that behind the bar.
It's very tough to make the decision that I don't think we're gonna make it. But you know, and 50. I mean, I get it. We're growing 50 rums. I'm loving that they're bringing in different rums, and I'm sure there's some different rums there.
I'm sure.
I'm just hoping we can get it to grow a little bit. So
not meaning to cut anybody down.
I'm happy for them.
Yes.
So, let's see here. Oh man, we got a ton here. You guys are amazing. All right, let's get into this here. So my next purchase is Appleton 25. You're gonna have to let us know how you like it. That's awesome.
I was looking at that.
Depends on the mood.
That's a little pricey.
Good Eye says rum depends on the mood. So if that's the case, I expect you to
Good
pick
Eye
it
gets
out,
me
right?
Exactly. That's why I have so many.
Jeremy says his rum list keeps growing. That's always good. I'm always in the
Yes.
mood to drink. I've never not been in the mood to drink. So, I mean, whatever you want to take that as, whatever. The more I watch this and read the lives, my list has tripled. We do have that effect.
I guess you're welcome.
We get it. You're welcome. That's all we have to say to that, right? I really love the white label Kraken too. It has become one of my faves. So we haven't had that yet. We don't have it here. So we got to get our hands on it, but we've heard good things about the white label. Angela. Or is it the white label? We've had the white label, not the actual white rum Kraken.
Yes.
We have had the white label.
Yes.
Not
Angela, clarify, please.
Hamilton puts no sugar in their rums and make a better high ABV.
We have not had any of their rums yet.
Yes. So we're going to have to do that, but awesome suggestion.
You're going to be doing a little bit of traveling this year.
Jeremy says run. I thought they said rum. That's what I'm saying. Rum with Rudolph. I'm going to sit down and have a rum with Rudolph. I'm not running next to I'm not delivering presents. No. What do you want from me?
No.
My name's
Rudolph,
Robert.
Rudolph can go do what he wants.
I run a rum YouTube channel. If you're trying to get athleticism out of me, Santa, we're going to get
look at us. Seriously.
We're going to get the same athleticism out of each of us here. I mean, Santa might as well get out in front and pull the sleigh. I mean,
we're sitting back there drinking a rum.
That's what it would really be like. So I'm just saying. That's awesome. Bryce says, unfortunately, Hamilton is not widespread, at least not anywhere around Kansas. It's not around here either.
No,
and
it's not
Plantation is. And so I agree.
But one of the places that we could check out would be
Kansas. No? Am I wrong? Did I miss it? We could
Rumratings.com.
Oh, rumratings.com. They ship to Kansas, though.
They do.
We could go to Kansas.
We could check out
and then have
rumratings.com and see.
And
then drive to Kansas and get it? We could just have them deliver it to our house.
That's true. I guess I would save a little bit of time.
I'm not sure where he's going with all this.
Vargas, I've tried tequilas, hate them. Oh, in parentheses there. I've tried whiskeys, meh, but rums are tasty elixirs of the pirate gods. You're absolutely right.
Right? And rum is fun. Come on.
And not hating on anyone. My wife loves tequila. It's her favorite thing. As far as whiskeys, that's what I drank before I got into rum.
So you got smart.
About 4 or 5 years
So you
ago,
got smart.
my cat's name's Bourbon, right? So I drank a lot of bourbons and whiskeys and stuff before I got into rum, but I do love rum for its deliciousness, smoothness, much more.
Well, we are from Iowa.
Yes.
So, you go into some of our better liquor stores around here, and you'll find 200 different bourbons and whiskeys. Typically you used to find, maybe, 5 or 10 different rums, but anymore, you will find a good selection of rums. So,
yes. Let's see here. We got some stuff coming in. Do you guys have anything behind the bar besides rum?
Absolutely not.
Nope, we don't.
There is absolutely nothing.
There's not
behind
anything
the bar.
you see in our videos. All the bottles behind us, as well as the whole bottom's filled.
That can't see.
We're gonna try and find some space for them. Everything we've ever done. We do not have a single thing back here that is not rum. If we ever buy anything that's not rum, it goes upstairs.
It does.
And it doesn't even hit the same floor. So we don't have anything besides rum. Let's see here. Doesn't matter if you're really in a really good mood or a really bad mood. Just try really bad rum.
Exactly.
Really,
and that
really
is
bad rum.
That is one of the reasons that you will always find one of his bottles in my house.
Yep.
I've got one down here at the bar. I've got one upstairs for shorter travel to get to.
He's also got one buried in the yard for when the apocalypse comes and he can retrieve his stash. Yep.
You got to be prepared.
It's all out there. It's all there.
And I actually have one for a buddy of mine that I'm going to be heading out to Indianapolis sometime later at a undisclosed time.
Right.
That I'll be sharing with him. I'll be taking out to him.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, I hope you're watching. Cheers.
Yes. Let's see here. Honestly, we do try to keep everything fun here, guys. And honestly, everything's real rum. And I know it's not technically real rum, but we're all here to have a good time. I know we get into kind of what's real, what's not. One thing that we like to make apparent here, guys, is that we think anything that has the label rum on it, we're just trying to support, grow the brand, everything. Yeah. So, that's what it is. We do use Glencairn glasses, and we do everything from really natural rum that is very sophisticated and very made the exact way to anything that's made big production or that is on the complete other half of the scale that adds a bunch of stuff to it. It's no problem because honestly, it's just all about having a good time. Rum is fun, and that's what we want to do here, guys. So
and again, like I've said before, if you enjoy what you're drinking, congratulations. You found something you enjoy.
Yes, this is great. I'm going to do this. Mind Freak asked a question. I'm going to make this happen somehow. We're going to move the camera for you guys. So this doesn't happen very often. So he's asking, can you guys show us what's in the stash in front of you? So I'll show you guys. This is new behind us, and I'm going to show you a little bit of what we got going. So we've got this new shelves built. So we got that from corner to corner. We got 2 rows down behind us, and we got all that with the new shelf up here. We got some good signage. So there's some good stuff. I am going to go down below. I'm going to have Roy here hopefully help me with some of these cords.
Yes.
I'm going to get you guys flipped around. I'm going to show you what we got below our feet here because we do have a lot of rum down here that we don't have on shelves because we don't have enough room.
This is only part of it.
So we're going to try here real quick.
Okay.
We good?
Yeah, I think
so. We're going to go down here. So beneath here. So again, this is just our basement bar. But down here we got 2 shelves. We've got it lined. We've got rum rating stuff up here, different glasses, just a few things up here. But then down below, we actually have a couple rows here going throughout that just has several different bottles we've reviewed in the past, stuff we've had before, and just some stuff down here. So these all have rum in them. If they're down here, they still have rum that we're trying to work through and drink a bunch of. So
do we want to show them the room that has the upcoming?
Oh gosh, I don't think we want to show them the room with the upcoming because we only share the upcoming with the Patreon. You gotta be a part of the Patreon to see what's coming. But we do have another room that does have several rows of rums that are coming. So these are just the ones we've had on the show, done here. And then we're going to have more obviously coming in the future.
So yes, we've got the back bar, the shelves, we've got under the bar here, filled with some different rums. We actually have another room with some shelves that have some rums that are upcoming that we'll be reviewing. And we have a cabinet upstairs that probably has, I'm not even sure how many different rums.
I bet you there's at least 25
And then
to 30.
we've got some cupboards behind the bar that those are rums that we're saving for a special day. And then we've got an area for some stockpiled rums that they no longer make.
Yes.
So, yeah, we've got a little bit of rum.
Little bit of rum. We got 80 bottles behind us.
Yes.
Down here then, and then included we have the back room. So we're definitely getting up there in numbers. So
it's somewhere between 200, 300, somewhere in there.
Yes. Let's see here. So if the zombie apocalypse happens, everyone in the group to Royer's house.
Yep. We've got darts we can play while we wait it out.
We do have darts. Wait it out.
We've got cards.
I'm sure it'll pass quickly.
We've got checkers.
It's kind of like a tornado. It's like a tornado. Siren goes off. You wait it out. You play some darts. Drink some rum.
Come on down to the basement.
This is what we do.
Drink.
Right?
Play some darts.
That's awesome. Has anyone found a difference in taste from using a different glass?
Yes.
Good eye. Good question. Yes. It is subtle. If you're really looking for flavors, these Glencairn glasses.
Definitely recommend these.
I recommend them for sampling on their own because it lets a good air amount come through. And it honestly helps you taste the extra flavors. All the flavors are actually in the alcohol no matter what. It's just kind of what brings out those flavors. So I do recommend that if you're sipping.
So what I found is because they're tall, the way that they're shaped, it actually brings the aroma to your nose when you're drinking. And it actually enhances the flavor better. So, right? I mean, would you agree that that's a good explanation?
100%. Yes. Let's see here.
I do also know that there are a lot of people that recommend to let your rum breathe.
Yes.
Like a fine wine.
Yes.
Right? I typically can't wait that long.
So, Trevor, I'm sorry for your seasickness. I hope you didn't get too seasick from moving the camera. I'm not a very steady arm. I'm not the camera guy, right? So I'm glad you hung on through with us. Someone brought up Hamilton earlier. Speaking of zombies, I have Hamilton's Beach Bum Berries Zombie Blend. Great name, but not my favorite rum. That's an amazing name.
That is
Hamilton's Beach Bum Berries Zombie Blend. That's amazing. That's fantastic. I don't know why we don't have it. Bacardi Zombie used to be a thing. Do you remember Bacardi Zombie? Yes. The big blue bottle that I drank when I was 21 and only when I was 21.
21.
Because I was of age
21.
and legal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. That I haven't heard of stuff like that in a long time. That's amazing. Vargas taking a peek behind the curtain to see the magic. This is the magic.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. So yes, we have this is just a very simple basement bar. There's nothing real flashy, nothing real fancy.
Yes.
We're just we're just a couple of guys that enjoy hanging out with people like you
and sharing good rums for you guys to go try. So hopefully that's really our main goal here, is to spread the word of these rums. It's not really telling people what's good, what's bad. Everybody's palate's different. We're really here to help people just find new stuff and find a way to get that new stuff too.
Spread the word that there is something more than all the big name brands that everybody hears about all the time.
100%. Let's see here. Pay no attention to the pirates behind the sails. That's right. Absolutely. Nearly all empty bottles. They are getting down there. We're gonna
get down there.
We're gonna crush through these. As we know, when we open bottles of rum, you have 1 to 2 years to finish it.
You should see the empty bottles over there.
So we are crushing through these old bottles very quickly. 200 to 300, not enough. Must buy more. You're right. Trevor,
agree.
I appreciate that.
I agree.
We're going to make that commitment.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Another New Year's resolution.
Yes.
Right there.
Yes. So if we stop by there, should be no trouble getting a drink. That's right. As long as you have a shot of Stro 160, you can have whatever you want, but you got to start with the Stro 160.
We have that handy right here.
We always keep that handy. We have plenty of it. So we love to start with that. German dessert rum.
Yes.
Yum.
German dessert rum.
And we love it. So
my goodness.
It's amazing.
literally evaporates while you're drinking.
Let's see here. It's good to being transparent with rum and its difficulty. Absolutely. And I agree. And I think that's the thing that Cohen's making a point here. And I get it from all perspectives. I mean, again, anybody that's kind of interested in that behind what the rum's made of, how it's made, that information's all there. What we're really here to do is to bring to light these brands, these kinds, and then to look up some of that stuff for yourself.
So, I mean, he brings up a very good point. So he brings up, informed if there is propylene, glycol, sugar. So like the propylene and the glycol, those are some of the byproducts that are actually distilled that are considered to be in the heads. When there's 3 sections of the rum distilling process, you have the rum, you have the heads, you have the hearts, you have the tails. And the first thing that they pull out are going to be those harmful products that actually give a person a really bad hangover, like the propylene and the glycol. Those are the first things that are getting pulled off in the distilling process. And some of the bigger rum companies, they actually leave some of those heads in there, and it actually that's what gives you a hangover. A lot more so of your craft distillers, they care about their product. They want it to be a good, really good product, like really bad rum, like just rum, like Modern Matriarch that we have behind the bar here, right here, Modern Matriarch. These guys are some really good rum producers that really care about their product and care about you. And so that's really important. I mean, he brings up some valid points.
Vargas, I love this. If we get insanely drunk, would we be more or less appealing to the zombies?
That
I feel like more.
Wow, that
more.
I think that's a very deep topic.
Listen. I know that when I go home, not that I'm comparing my wife to a zombie, but I am so much more appealing when I've got rum in me than when I don't. At least I think so. I'm not going to ask what she thinks.
I was going to say, that's what he thinks. Yes.
In my mind, I feel much more appealing. So that's just what I'm saying.
Well, you feel like you have, the humor,
it factor.
the
it factor that
right.
my girl's looking for, and I'm like, yeah, here I am.
You
much more appealing.
I'm her father. Right?
Yes, I know you're her father. Okay,
we're done. Anyhow,
I could go on, but whatever, that's fine. I could go on all night long. Yep.
It's not what she said.
Well,
We're moving on.
Debatable.
We're moving on. Debatable. Anyhow.
Oh, man, this is awesome. Let's see here. First 2 will be bad rum and just rum, not in that order. Got to try them. Yes, I love it. Terry says, I haven't tried the Stroh. I wonder if it's as bad as they say. I'm not saying it's bad. The Stroh 160, it's a German dessert rum. It's
160 proof.
It's 160 proof, so it's very high in alcohol, right?
It goes literally down, evaporates in your mouth. If you shoot it, you will feel it evaporate on your tongue,
and it's an experience, right?
It's definitely an experience.
And I think the reason we choose that is we don't put out the funk or the black heart, because this isn't a rum that I would say is the worst rum.
No, it's not. It's
of all time.
It's not a bad rum.
I just think it's very particular to
it's
a palate developer, and you guys are gonna just be excited about how fast you're developing that.
It's a tough rum.
Yes, that's what
it's an experience, and let's face it, it's all about the experience.
Always, it's always about the experience. We love it. So that's amazing. Yeah, so I think we covered everything here. We're wrapping up. It's after 8, guys. We've gone through our hour. We love you guys so much. Thank you for all the activity. We appreciate you guys. Remember to promote good rum, look for good rum, talk to your liquor stores, go to rumratings.com, get yourself some stuff shipped in. We appreciate you guys. We're obviously trying to grow and do stuff. Our links are down below if you want to join the Facebook group, or if you'd love to support us on the Patreon, we would love to have you there too. It really means a lot to us. Just that little amount makes a big difference for us. Again, we're going to try and make upgrades for you guys as constantly as possible. So thank you very much. You guys are amazing. I hope you have the best week of your lives. I hope you guys are filled with amazingness. I appreciate each and every one of you. This is the best rum community in all of YouTube. And with that, Royer, let's get them home safe.
Always drink responsibly. Never drink and drive. and no rums were harmed during the making of this video.
Not at all. We'll see you next time, guys.
Take care, all.